Hey everyone, I'm here today to bring you a very, very beautiful wig named Brittany. And Brittany is by Amore, and this is the color Auburn Sugar. So Renee of Paris makes Amore, and Amore is their fully, their mono, I think it's, no, she does have wefting. It's their double mono top, I think, is what makes the Amore line kind of special. But, so this is Brittany. I have her with a headband right now because I just did another video on some headbands. And so I thought this was really adorable. So I'm just gonna leave it on and do my Brittany review. So I will take this headband off. But I bought Brittany from a wig sister a number of months ago, 3 months ago, at least. And I just haven't really worn her yet. First of all, it was the heat of the summer, and she's quite long. So, you know, I wasn't wearing long wigs in the summer. I struggle with long wigs, but I just wanted to try her. I wanted to try a double mono. I wanted to try this color, and she was selling her for such a great price. The reason this wig sister sold her is because she was way too tight on her head. And I will tell you guys, Brittany is snug on me. And this wig sister did cut off the adjusters, and I'm glad she did because it's snug on me. I have no use for those adjusters. So if you are an average cap, anything above 22-inch circumference and regular this way, don't even bother with Amore, this one at least, because it's so tight. You can look at my measurements below. I am 22-inch circumference, and I'm pretty petite over here. I actually do have quite a bit of room in the cap, so it's really not this part of my head that's the problem. She's just so tight around my circumference. It really doesn't stretch a whole lot. So first of all, look at how cute she looks styled. So I've been struggling to figure out a way to wear Brittany because she has these bangs. She's super, super layered. And I had these headbands to review that I had gotten from an Amazon seller who asked if I'd be willing to review them. And I thought, well, I've never done anything like that, so I'll try it. And once I put Brittany on with the headband, I really don't want to take her off. I mean, I seriously do not want to take her off. I think this is adorable. So I for sure have now found a way to wear Brittany if I can't figure any other way out. So let me just take the headband off. And don't get me wrong, Brittany's, I mean, she fits me good enough that I'm not going to get a headache from her, but I definitely don't have like a lot of room in her, anything like that. So let me get her to kind of even here because I have that headband in. And my wig sister, Laura, who sold her to me, I think she wore her a few times because she just loved her. She loved the color. She loved the style. I have like glitter right here. I can see it in the monitor or in my phone. She just couldn't she gave her headaches. So she couldn't, I think she said that. So she couldn't comfortably wear her, but otherwise she loved her. And she is so pretty. This color, Auburn Sugar. I got to get you guys an outside look at Auburn Sugar, because I think she's looking a lot lighter in here potentially than she actually is in person. She is such a warm, just warm, rich, chocolatey brown. And she has all of these highlights in like an auburn and a gold. So much. I mean, she's so beautiful. So I'll get an outside look so that you guys can see that. Laura did say that she also trimmed the bang in the front just in the middle. So as you can see, she's got, this is like poking me in the eye. She's got like a lot of layers. So when you start to pull them aside, she's a little bit shorter right there. I don't know that that's typical for all Brittany's, but it seems to me that if all the layers were sort of this length, unless you're really comfortable sweeping bangs and having them lay to the side, you probably will wind up wanting to do something similar. So Brittany doesn't have a lace front. She is a basic front. So you really do need fringe of some sort with Brittany to disguise the front of the wig, because you're not going to be able to pull her off. So in that case, I think having some of that bang is really helpful. Brittany is a double mono top though, and it's a full mono. So you can part Brittany anywhere. And you know, those double monos are really good. They're really realistic looking. So no need for foundation on the part line or silicone tape or anything like that. So like you can see how much I'm messing because I really can't figure out how I want Brittany to lay on me. She's very, very flat on top. With that double mono, she's super flat on top. There's no volume here whatsoever. Very, very flat. So I feel as though I'm going to need to, unless I wear it with a headband, which I love that look so much, that just may be the way I will always wear Brittany. I feel like I need to figure something out, whether there's a little bit of steam action going on right here, just to bring some lift. See, I can get it to do that if I mess with it, but there's zero chance that's staying because there's no permatease in her there. So, you know, that can be cute, but she's never going to stay like that. She's very, very curly. Look at all those curls. So she's straight all up here, and then she gets really curly. She's also quite long and very layered. And she's not heavy density. So these layers, it's not like the layers create a ton of hair. They really don't. I mean, that's not a super thick ponytail. So the nice thing about that, and what I found with my orchid wig, which I also struggled with, how flat on top or straight on top, super layered, real similar, but this one's a lot curlier. I struggled with that with orchid, and I found that if I wear orchid up, that's the look I like with orchid. And I also discovered because of that low density, she's so easy to pull into clips. So that's, you know, I'll reinforce what I said in my orchid review, which as of the filming of this one, I have not posted yet, I don't think. Playing with your wigs is a really good thing. It can save you from getting rid of wigs that you can't wear normally because you can find alternative styles. See, I can clip it and it feels great. It's not heavy. That clip isn't heavy. It's not pulling on my hair. And that feels really good. And it kind of takes care of that not knowing what to do with the waves. Now, to be fair, I clipped it into the wefting. So now it's pulling it back off my head. I would just have to adjust that clip a little bit. But clipping into the wefting serves another good purpose, which is just really to anchor the wig. So I think that's a really cute look. And so because of the density on Brittany, which is lower, but not so low that you're gonna show wefts, it gives you options. It just gives you styling options. So let's look at her. So there's the cap. So you've got like a silicone front here, which would help with adhering. So if you don't have any bio hair or you've got very little bio hair in the front and you like to use adhesives, that's gonna give that a measure of security on your head. And I adhere all my wigs with It Stays. So I like that. Then there's that full mono top. Look at how pretty that is. It's just so smooth. So again, if you don't have any bio hair, it's smooth. It's not going to be itchy at all. It's not going to cause any irritation on your scalp. And again, with that whole mono top, you can part this baby. I'm going to try to gather her up here so the hair isn't going all over the place. You can just part this baby anywhere. And it looks really realistic. So that's really great. Look at those curls. You know me and my curls. I'm just a sucker for them. So pretty. The fibers feel terrific. They feel silky, realistic, not plasticky. There's not an overabundance of shine. This is healthy hair sheen. She has the ear tabs that are not moleskin, not soft. They're a little rough with the stays. And then does she have an extended nape? She doesn't. I mean, she has sort of a mid nape. It's not really extended. Again, it's not soft. And it does have the pull adjusters. She cut them off because sometimes when a wig's too tight around your head, just snipping the adjusters gives you a little bit more room. Even if you don't have them tightened, there is a bit of tension caused by those adjusters. So snipping them doesn't do anything to the wig. It doesn't hurt the wig at all. It just gives it a little bit more stretch than it would have had. So keep that in mind. If you tend to find wigs are really tight around your circumference, consider, especially if you can't sell the wig or don't want to, snipping those adjusters. My girl mono in the Bernstein Rooted, I got that from the same wig sister, and one of the adjusters had ripped, and it's amazing how much looser that one felt on my head just from that. So it is a tip that you might want to keep in mind. So otherwise, I don't really have a lot more to say about Brittany. She's beautiful. The color is beautiful. I would love to have another wig in Auburn Sugar. You know, she's got the bang. The bang in the front would have been a little bit longer than what it is now. So obviously then you can cut a fringe into this, but keep that in mind. It wouldn't come like that. And so you're going to want to sweep the bang to the side unless you are comfortable cutting. And then she's just ultra layered, lots and lots of layers. No permatease here. Let me just check and see if there's any permatease at all. Because when you've got a double mono top there, you can feel it a little bit. I just want to make sure I wasn't feeling permatease. No, she doesn't have any permatease either. So she's got no permatease. She's got the wefting in the back. Otherwise, a double mono, no lace front, lots of layers, long hair, and curls. What more could you want in a wig? And there's always the option to cut some of the length off if that's too much for you. So for my girls who love a little poof up here, who love to make their hair a little full, Brittany's not your girl. You can't do that with Brittany. She just doesn't have it in her. She doesn't have any permatease to help you out with that. Now she's sliding all around my head. I just want to make her look a little decent here at the end. I don't want to end the video with her looking all ragtag because I've been messing with her so much. Look at how nice this does this too. This is an indication of great fibers and no permatease. To be able to just run your fingers through it like that, I love that when you can do that with a wig. I don't have many wigs you can do that with because most wigs I have a little bit of permatease somewhere up there, or that double mono is so nice and smooth. All right, so this has been Brittany. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Hey everyone, really windy, so it might be hard to hear me, but here is Auburn Sugar in natural light. I'm trying to get a good angle here since I'm not wearing it. Sorry about that, but hopefully this will work. Let's head out into the sunlight here. We've had rain for days and days. This is really the first day I've been able to do this in a week. It's starting to get dark later, so when I get home from work, it's too dark. This color is absolutely gorgeous. It's so rich and just so pretty. Walk out of the sun. All right. See those highlights? They're so pretty. Very golden. And they just run all the way through. Can you see that? So pretty. Obviously the highlight distribution will be different on different pieces, but on this particular one, so hopefully that was helpful. Auburn Sugar, I love this color. I would love a shorter style in this color. There you go.